While navigating through this life, you have to know the difference between sacrifice and hindrance. To sacrifice is an act of surrendering a possession as an offering to God or to a divine supernatural figure. Hindrance, on the other hand, is a thing that provides resistance, delay, or obstruction to someone or something. There's nothing wrong with temporarily sacrificing your wants, beliefs, or maybe even values for personal, physical, or financial gain. But you have to know everything is transactional, meaning if you don't acknowledge and ascend when the transaction is done, the sacrifice will then become a hindrance. That very thing that once helped you will become the very thing that tears you down and prohibits you from reaching your full potential. The nightlife, the liquor, the trauma, the hostile work environment, the substance abuse, the feeling lost, the low vibrations and jealousy. No matter how much makeup you put on, you'll always look in that mirror and be reminded of who you are at the core. When you're ready, eventually you'll be forced to walk in love and light towards your next chapter. I'm ready to ascend. I'm ready to live in my truth. I'm ready to explore my talents. I'm ready to shower myself with love. I'm ready to be happy. And I guess I'm ready to essentially just hang up the heels.
One step
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Lip Balm Kiss TV. For those of you that are new here, my name is Morgan, and yeah, this week's video is a little bit different. As you guys can see, I have not spoke on this yet just because I've been trying to process everything and give myself time to work through my emotions and plan according to where I'm currently at in the cards I've been dealt. Now, before we get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We do lifestyle vlogs, self-care, and things of that nature over here. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, then make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Y'all ever had that gut feeling to leave that boyfriend or that girlfriend or that environment? I know I have. I will tell you now, the longer you ignore that gut feeling, the more miserable you will become. Trust me. I know, because it's happened to me, and it recently happened to me. I finally stopped ignoring that gut feeling and decided that I no longer want to be an adult entertainer. Now, I do have a disclaimer for those of you watching. I know a lot of y'all come here for motivation on hustling and stripping and stuff like that. I'm not telling you not to do it, so make sure you actually grasp the message of what I'm saying today and not think of it on the surface level, but dig deep and actually listen to what I'm saying. At one point in my life, I felt led to come here to Nashville and dance. I truly did, which is why I did it. But as y'all know, everything has seasons, okay? Nothing is just forever. Outside of the happiness and peace you create within yourself. Other than that, nothing is forever. Relationships, friends, jobs, nothing, okay? With that being said, I'm not just gonna switch up. I still feel the same. If you feel led to come strip or hustle or, get in your bag, do that by all means. But just know, everything has a season, okay? Are you following me? Everything has a season. And it's your responsibility to listen to yourself and listen to your gut and know when that season is up for whatever that chapter may be. If you stay within that season longer than you were supposed to, you will start to feel that. You will be simply wasting time at that point, whether it's a job, a relationship, a friendship, whatever. At that point, whatever it is has become a hindrance from you reaching your full potential. So if you want to do it, but do it with purpose, and when it's done, be done. I recently started this series on my channel called Intentionally Living, with the intent just to simply doing things on purpose. I didn't start this series to stop dancing. I didn't start this series to rebrand or anything of that nature. I started this series to simply start being more intentional with my life and hopefully motivate my subscribers to do the same. I wanted to become more intentional all around, not just with finances, but with my health, hence the juicing, the clean diet and eating, the supplements, the self-care days. All of this falls under me in a chapter of trying to be intentional and taking everything I do and don't do serious. Now, like I said, I started this series just to be intentional. It was not to stop dancing. It was not to leave my job or anything. It was simply just me saying, hey, I recognize that my mind, body, and soul wants me to be more intentional with my day-to-day activities. I'm also a content creator, so I want to encourage other people to do the same. That's it. While on this journey, I started seeking answers for self-development, transitioning into my next chapter, and things of that nature, which is when leaving the club came about. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up in chaos. Okay, I'm not gonna run down my whole life story, but I did grow up in chaos, and some of it has trickled into my adulthood. But one thing I can remember is since I was a little girl, maybe around 5 or 6 years old, all I've ever wanted was peace. Peaceful interactions, peaceful friendships, a peaceful home, a peaceful life in general, and a peaceful environment. That's all I've ever craved since I was little, because like I said, I grew up in somewhat chaos. I know everyone has a story. I'm just telling mine so that hopefully you guys can understand me a little bit better. As you guys know, there is nothing peaceful about going against the grain. So I've decided I'm done going against the grain. I'm done doing the opposite of what I desire. I'm done setting my core values, beliefs, and everything I want in life aside for a small monetary gain. I'm done allowing the strip club to be a hindrance in my life. I'm done not listening to my gut. I'm just done going against the grain. I want peace. What I am going to focus on doing is going with the flow, loving myself through this transition, and create the life that 6-year-old me has always wanted. A peaceful, calm, abundant life. I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all. Like, without y'all, this transition would have been much more terrifying. To have this community where I can come here and share my ups and downs with you guys, my transitions from one phase in life to the next, it's just very, very loving, and I don't take it for granted. Just know I do not take this community for granted. It's really like, I can't even put it in words. I'm more than thankful. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of y'all. And I just want y'all to know that I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for being here for me through this transition. Y'all have seen it all, and we're going to continue to grow. Like I said, I am going to do everything I can to create the life that 6-year-old me wants. That peaceful, relaxed, abundant life. Whoever needs to hear this, stop going against the grain. Love yourself and go with the flow. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
One step